listening, fill in the blanks, tips and tricks. Let's look at some useful tips and tricks for this question type. The first one, do something before the audio starts. So there is 7 seconds. You got 7 seconds before the audio will start playing. Don't just sit there and wait for the audio to start. What can you do in those 7 seconds? You can skim the text. Just quickly glance your eyes over the text. Read the words that are there before the blank. What will that do is that later on when you are listening, when the audio approaches those words before your blank, it will kind of give you a signal that an answer coming near an answer, a blank. The audio is approaching a blank. So it will help you to follow along if you have read the first couple of words before the blanks. Position your cursor in the first blank and be ready to listen and be ready to take notes or to write directly into the screen. And the next step is also about this. You should have clarity. You should be clear what approach I'm going to follow. And when you are practicing, if you are confident that I can type directly on the keyboard, I don't need to take notes, or you're confident of your typing skills, you think you can follow along and also type at the same time, then do that. Or you can first note down and then in the end, so you note down again in a shorthand. You don't need to write the full words. Maybe you listen a word like international and you just write INT in your rough note. And then later on, you look at INT, you remember it was international, and then you type the full word into the blank. Either of these approaches will work, but you have to be sure and you have to decide on which one you're going to follow. So follow along. That's a very important tip. Don't fall behind. If, let's say, you are typing in a word and the audio is moving on, but it's taking you a long time to type that word and you're not able to pay attention to the audio, then just leave it at what you have typed and go to the next blank. Because you can then later on in the end, you can come back and complete the word. So follow along. That should be the focus. Review. So always review in the end. That way you'll be able to fix any spellings. And if you have missed any blanks, then again, you can make a guess. So use your general knowledge, common sense, which word will go here. Reading the other sentences, reading the overall text will give you a context. It will tell you, all right, this text, it seems to be about financial regulations, or this text is about environment. So maybe the missing word has to be something related to that. So it will give you a hint and you can use that to make a smart guess and fill in the blank. So don't leave any blanks unanswered because there's no negative marking, right? So at the worst, you will not get a score for that blank. But if you make a smart guess, then there's a good chance you can get some points. As I said earlier, don't waste time. You should have an overall time management strategy. So as I say, the audio will be about 30 to 60 seconds. So let's say the audio is 60 seconds, then the time that you should spend shouldn't be more than, let's say, 90 seconds or 70, 75 seconds. So just do that. As soon as the audio finishes, spend maybe another 10 seconds to complete the words review and then go on to the next question. Yeah, but never move on to the next question without a review. You should always review, capture any mistakes that you have made, and then go to the next question. That's all. Follow those tips, follow the basics, stick to the method, and score well in this question type.